EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker ready to kick off for Kansas City.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now Hall to start the drive. That's a room to maneuver. That good for 22 and a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Here we go, start.
Taylor now off the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. George Karlaftis. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To throw is Taylor. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
Taylor's pass complete to Williams. A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
19 tight.
Taylor. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall taking it in from a yard out.
And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A quick throw here out to Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 29-yard line.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
Now, that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown! Marquise Brown, 42 yards.
And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again. Williams loses the football. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves in the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Come on.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Ready up.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They go play action now. Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Paul want to give up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Here's Taylor. A short throw to Ingram. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop.
Let's go now.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Taylor. He's got to hook up to Lazard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll send Rice in motion.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, 57.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, 43. Attack.
Now it's Mahomes again. Flush to his right.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by DJ Reed.
And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Taylor will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. Reno.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
12. Now Taylor. Finds Lazard quickly on the slant. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Here's Taylor. Got him, and it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Evan Ingram, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 8.
14, Chiefs 6.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, 57, color.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yellow.
Slot man moves right.
Yellow. Hey, color. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. My side.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, ribble it. Attack. 15, yellow.
Mahomes to throw on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, ribble it.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Easy.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it down to the 32. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, 43.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Pacheco gets it again on second down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Hey, 57. Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Hero 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That one caught by Rice.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Rice will go in motion left.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Hassan Reddick buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Hey, 43. Attack. Hey, Sunday.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bowers. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, partner, they're still going to have to go for it after that play, and I'm not sure that the running game is going to be a part of what they have to do on 4th down now.
From this far out, you wouldn't think so. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Running left to give to Pacheco.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mahomes will throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bunt the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the division.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Inside the 20.
Now, Green, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Yellow.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to get the lead up to 4. Butker's kick here is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Taylor. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Check. Ready.
Here's a give to Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Hall again.
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Taylor. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They'll run with Hall.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Throwing now is Taylor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now it's Taylor. could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
Taylor to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Mahomes to throw. He's got him in. Complete. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. To throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
36, Jets 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.